Attention gamers, I'm back with a new video game overview of one that should get remastered. The game is called Pooh's Party Game in Search of the Treasure. This video game was a classic, and it was so much fun playing as your favorite Winnie the Pooh characters. Before the game begins, it starts with an introduction of when Rabbit kicks Pooh out of his house because he told him that there was no more honey in his house. But as Rabbit was angry, but Rabbit was a little worried that Pooh might get his head stuck in his pot again, like he had done before. But as Tigger bounced Pooh, the pot he was holding got tossed right up into the air, and then it fell on Tigger's head, making him confused. But then, as Pooh, Rabbit, Roo, and Piglet helped pull the pot off of Tigger's head, after they get it off, Owl shows up and wonders what's all the commotion. But then, as Piglet asked Tigger what was that on his head, about a piece of paper that was stuck on his head. But then, as he was stuck, and then as they took it off, Pooh realizes it's a piece of paper. But then he showed it to Owl to find out what it was, and Owl came and he could not believe it. It was a treasure map, and that means it was saying that there was a treasure hidden somewhere in the 100-acre wood. But as Gopher was about to eat his lunch, he then suddenly got the treasure map stuck on his back, and as he was about to get it off, about to ask them to get the map off his back, he then suddenly, a bunch of angry bees came after him, and then he ran off with the map, and apparently because he had it stuck to his back, it was up to Pooh and his friends to catch Gopher and get the map back. But as the game begins, you have to go through a series of mini-games. If you get first place, you get to move 6 spaces to keep up with Gopher. And as you make it, catching him, you end up getting the map off his back before he escapes into a hole. But then, as they were all searching everywhere, Rabbit thought the treasure was buried there, but apparently they were wrong. He was wrong, because everyone was staring at a heffalump that was appearing right above Tigger's head, and it wasn't friendly. And as they saw it, they all took off running, and as they keep going into the forest, they hide somewhere to escape the heffalump. But as they escape, Pooh checks to see if the heffalump disappears. But then, as Pooh pokes his head out of there, at a cave where they were hiding, he notices that it's gone. But then, as he took off, as they find out that it was a treasure, they find out the treasure is hidden inside the cave. It's hidden inside a cave. and as they made it, something happened. They then hear some kind of strange sound, but Gopher tells them that the cavern was collapsing, and so they had to get out of there, find the treasure, and get out of there before they all escape, before the cavern collapsed. But as they made it to find the treasure, they open it only to find that the treasure was full of honey. But then, as Pooh, as they all fall asleep, Pooh suddenly falls asleep but then wakes up back in Rabbit's house. Rabbit wakes up Pooh but then realizes it was all just a dream. And then what happens? After realizing that adventure that he had of a treasure hunt, it was all just a dream. And as they already knew that dream was one of the best adventures to have in the 100-Acre Wood. And then, this video game is one of the best classics, and that it needs to be remastered. And this game needs to be remastered. Talk to people in person, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and discuss it all with them that this video game needs to be remastered. Bye for now until another video game can overview for it to get remastered.